So Sweetie and I are gonna go talk to this lady, and she's gonna show us some artwork and tell us a little bit about her and her husband Cecil, and about the wonderful people that have come up here to build them a new house in their little forest wonderland here. You can see there's a new building being constructed.
Hi.
Good morning. Hi, Mary.
Is that Rena?
Yes.
Doesn't bite.
Oh, it doesn't bite.
How are
Hi,
you?
Mary. Good. How are
honey.
you, my dear?
Oh, glad to see you.
Glad to see you. Gosh, this is my daughter Kim. This is Mary.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
My name is Kim.
Kim. Okay. All right. This is before.
This is
This
before.
is all getting bulldozed down.
Oh my gosh, isn't
Yeah.
that exciting?
If you want to come in and meet my husband, don't look at the house.
We're not gonna look
It's
at the house.
wicked. Or you want to take a picture of it before and then after.
Yeah, exactly.
That might work.
Exactly.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
horrible. When he broke his back and a long time ago, and he can't help me. And I was gone 9 months to Montana, and then
Oh,
I
okay.
came back. It's filthy. It's trash. And then recently he went to the hospital because he fell on the deck and broke his hip.
Oh,
He's really bad.
I've had a hip. I broke my hip before too, so
Did
I
you?
know how bad it can.
Oh, he
it
can't
can
walk.
be horrible. Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Don't look.
Oh, it's okay.
Rena's here.
Good
and her daughter,
morning.
Kim.
Hi,
Hi,
how
Cecil.
are you?
This is
Doing good.
Can I
How
have
are
your coffee
you?
cup? I have to heat his coffee up. If you want to sit down, make sure nothing jumps out and
It's a
bites you.
Hi, Cecil. How you doing, buddy?
Thank you so much for getting married there. For
All right, that was a fun day, wasn't it, Mary?
So
Yeah.
I recognized you
You live
because
here?
you said you're short
Right?
and you had blonde hair
The West Coast
and
area.
you had a
Yeah,
cowgirl
little
hat on.
outside.
And you're the only one there
Yeah.
because everyone already landed because he left me out in a wheelchair and
Yeah.
there's no,
He's
just my luggage was
gonna
there.
get scared.
And I was
What, walking in,
I
I go, you
was-
must be Rena.
I was
It's
heading
kinda
fast,
oily,
and
like-
all of a sudden I
And
heard
so
you say,
I'm
"Are you
getting
Rena?"
washed
Mhm.
as soon as
That
I
was
can
fun.
this week.
I appreciate that ride.
Well, he's not too bad. I have a dirtier dog at my house. He.
And that's our old cat, he's 16.
Oh, bless his
We
old
took him to vet,
hearty
but they
heart.
can't fix him
He's
because
a 19 and a half, I think.
19.
I think so. He's doing, but he's all right.
Yeah, he's
He's
okay.
loves attention and he eats well. And
Yeah, he's
And then,
happy and he's
little
comfortable.
bear, the blue heeler, slowed down a little bit, but he still protects the wildlife. He thinks he owns the deer and the turkeys and chickens and
Yeah.
Well,
everything
that's
We
else.
haven't had much wildlife due to the drought and then also due to all the activity here because they're going to bulldoze this down. And all the guys keep coming. The Amish people come, the Mennonites come, other volunteers. I feel blessed.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
It's really just the most
Anyway.
heartwarming story.
This is a mess we live in.
She can see it.
It was,
Well,
we bought it 45 years ago, and it was temporary. And I built 8 or 9 log homes worth $1 million a piece, and ended up in temporarily this.
Plus, we had our business.
About 20 years ago, we had a 62-inch snowstorm, and
We were
it was as
devastated.
high as the door on the deck.
Couldn't see
So I
out the
shoveled the
windows.
deck off, and then Mary says the ceiling's sagging in the living room.
oh dear.
So I got on the roof and shoveled the
And
roof
we had
off.
10 feet on the deck.
And
Oh my God.
The hotel was
and then
devastated.
by the
clouds
time I
were
shoveled the
down.
roof off, I
That
couldn't
is
get back on the deck.
unbelievable.
So I had to shovel the deck back off again. So I had 12 feet of
Oh my
snow
gosh.
piled up out front.
Wow.
And we had to shovel like little places where the dogs could go out. And we couldn't get
Anyway.
water because we had to boil
Anyway,
snow and stock pots on the wood stove. And then you know how we couldn't get out. We couldn't get much wood. And I started thinking, we'll burn the furniture, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Search and Rescue called us, are you okay? My phone worked, believe it or not.
But
And then,
anyway,
it was horrible.
we bought this 45 years ago.
45
And
years ago.
we haul water from town for 7 or 8 years, and then we got the well drill. First, we had to get the septic and the leach field and all of that,
Right.
because you got to be legal
We did
for
that
that.
right away.
So we got that, and then about 8 years later, we got the well drilled, and so we, instead of going to town to get water, we could get water at the wellhead. So yeah. Mildred got in. Get out, Mildred.
Mildred's in.
She goes she's an old chicken, and she's got a cat carrier on the table, and she goes in the cat carrier at night. Mary opens the door and she goes in the cat carrier.
Oh, what a good idea.
Well, I have to
Super
because
safe, yeah.
the bears have. I came home one day as a bear in my house.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah, we come from
I
Canyon,
got it out.
and there's a 80-pound bear sitting on the counter in the house, and we just got him, and it was his puppy chow, and so the bear was eating his puppy chow, and he came in and he went rah, 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 right after the bear, and so he must be a little bear dog, so we named him Little Bear.
Oh.
And then I got the bear out. When he came back, tried to get back in the window, and I didn't have an air horn, it was out. I usually carry one. It was out of air, so I looked to the right, and there was metal dog balls, and I whacked it in the head 3 times, and I said, what is it about? No, you're not get the F out. And it got out. And we've had so many bears.
He hung around for 3 days, and I found a string of firecrackers I bought in Arizona on my way back from fixing my sister's house, and I lit the whole string of firecrackers and I threw it out the window, and he cleared that 3-foot fence by 3 feet. He was moving.
That's not the only bear. We've had a lot of bears.
And then
Yeah.
I saw him
Bear country.
the next day come by, and he was looking down the hill.
No, I told them no. Don't come down here unless you have a mask.
Anyways, been a long road to hoe. We got the well drilled, got cold running water to the house after about 13 years. And then I built Eagle Summit Ranch, the VA retreat
Yeah.
down
It's
here.
really
So,
beautiful.
so the
So
big
the
lodge up on the
barnyard.
hill,
Oh,
but I
okay.
built that with volunteers from all over the United States. But anyway, the plumber there, I talked to him about water, and so we bought a hot water heater, and we built a little cut the hole out the wall and built a little room outside because there's no place to put it in here. And so after 16 years, we had a hot shower.
Wow.
That's a long time
We
to
didn't.
go without a running water
Right.
shower, so.
Well,
It's
you
been a
guys
long road to hoe, but
were young and resourceful back then.
pardon?
You were young and resourceful back then.
Yeah, plus I had to work, and Mary has been disabled since I met her, so she mostly stayed home. We had a Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It business in Netherland. We cleaned 5 or 6 places, including the police station and the county
The bank.
offices and
No, I
the
was in
bank
charge
and
of the visitor
all of that.
center.
When we moved down here, we did the same thing.
Ah.
We had the keys to the bank and 3 or 4 Martin and Tote Real Estate, and I don't know, 2 or 3 other places. We had a little Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It business. So
And we also made chainsaw furniture.
yeah, I used to build chainsaw furniture, but that was long ago. So
I have pictures of it, but
Oh, fun.
here's some pictures of the deer that come in our yard.
Whoa.
And the turkeys.
That ain't just any deer. Those are some.
Oh, there's one in the back. This is
Beautiful
called Buck in a
bucks.
truck. He's in the back.
he's in the
we
back
we
of the
started
truck.
going to town, and I turned around and I said, we got a deer in our truck.
Oh my god.
And not only that, we got to town, and
Yeah.
some there was the chickens when we came out in the parking lot. They were hiding under the water tank, laying eggs, and they got out, and I didn't even know they were there. And this one lady says, "Oh, is that a chicken?" I said, "Yeah, it's mine." She just looked at me weird, and I said, "Okay, it was in the back of the truck. I didn't know." And so her husband, she goes, can I pet it? And he goes, don't do it, Mildred. They'd bite. I said that they don't. They pet. They don't have teeth. And he goes, don't do it, Mildred. I'm like, I started laughing. I said, it won't hurt you. So I picked it up and I showed it the chicken. But he says, no, Mildred, it's going to bite you.
I've always had chickens.
Well, you two
They're
have a...
And the other chickens, see the cat carrier in the kitchen on the counter? They go in that one.
We could pet the deer.
Yeah, I was going to say, you must have a way with animals. I've never seen anybody.
We do.
Is
And then
it just
Was
a
that Bucky?
monster deer? Is that just a
Yeah,
monster?
I got an antler shelf when he was 5, and then in Mary's trailer. She'll show it to you when you go up there. It was, and I got the pictures. He's got the same antlers here that I have in her trailer.
Oh my word, you found his sheds.
Yeah, so
That is
There's
so cool.
pictures here of him in velvet somewhere, and then I got those antlers in the trailer. We were going to Canyon that morning, and he had both his antlers, and when we came back, he only had one. And I said, God, Bucky, what happened to your antler? And it was time for him to shed them. And I says, well, where'd you put it? And he didn't say anything, of course. And I says, well, when can I have the other one? And he took a step back, shook his head, and the antler fell up on the
Oh my gosh.
right in front of me. It's totally amazing.
Wow.
And then I found the other one up by the hammock that was up there. So I have both his antlers when he was 8 years old, and I got the pictures in here of the same antlers. So
Wow.
Aw.
That's amazing.
he was 8 and he disappeared. Either someone shot him for hunting season or whatever.
But there's one picture, we call him Tall Paul. He has tines coming down. And the FedEx guy pulled up in the yard.
Is he the one that's a 10-point, 11-point buck?
Yeah, Tall Paul.
I never seen an 11-point buck before, but
And this
one of those
FedEx
little
guy
pictures,
says,
I think.
I'll give you $10,000 if my friends from Texas can come out and shoot the deer.
Oh.
And I said, no, I don't want that. And he said, you don't need $10,000? Of course I do, but I don't own him. God owns it.
Yeah.
He gave
We
me
have
this
wild turkeys
weird
that
look.
come and go.
He goes, well,
Here.
fine.
Wild turkeys that come and go. There's about 50 of them all together, and they come and go. And anything's messing with the turkeys, he runs out and goes on guard duty and protects the turkeys.
He's a wildlife guardian dog.
Yeah.
And we had
Leave
so
it
many
that
bears,
way.
he ripped the pen apart. If Rick's trashes probably get bulldozed. Lots of bears. And my sister was afraid to sleep overnight in my trailer because there's only one door in and the windows crank. And I said, it'll be all right. At first I used to be afraid of them. Now I'm pissed off at them. And she goes, what are you going to do if one comes? I said, I don't think they will. We're old ladies. And there's no food in here. And I said, if they come in, I'm taking the grates off the Dixie stove, the old antique stove that's in there.
Yeah.
They're heavy.
Oh.
She goes, you wouldn't. I said, yes, I will. I banged the one bear out of here, and I threw a 2x4 at another one and hit it right in the butt. I got lucky. I wasn't thinking I was going to hit it. Then we had problems with mountain lions.
Oh, yeah.
And I went behind the old school bus we had, and I heard this growling. And I looked around the back. I didn't want to go back there in case it was a bear, because I've done that before. And it was a mountain lion eating a little fawn.
Oh,
And I said, okay. I came back in the house and shut the door.
yikes.
Then there was one trying to get Molly, my little dog, on the deck. Cecil went out. It wouldn't move. I said, don't mess with it. And we got Molly in because they could attack you and kill you.
They can, yeah. They are not afraid of people, are they?
No, they're the king of the forest.
Oh, yeah, they are.
There was a commotion right outside the door, and we had a picnic table there. And at night, the chickens come up and get in their cat carrier that's sitting on the picnic table. And we had 12 chickens, and 3 go in that one, 4 go in that one, and 5 go in that one. And they know which one is the right one to go in. It's really weird. But we heard a commotion, and I went out. I can't bend over very well, so I put my hand on the table, and I reached under the table, and I grabbed the lynx by the butt.
Oh my
And
word.
And then he let it go.
He killed one of the roosters underneath the picnic table.
And then guess
But
what?
that's
All the turkeys came
well,
and ran it off.
Really?
Well,
They
that was
gang.
All of them.
They
that was
gang.
the next morning. He ran
Ganged
away.
up.
The lynx ran off, and the next morning he came out and he was over by the shed about daylight. And that's about when and all the turkeys roosted up behind us. And about 80 or 90 turkeys flew down. When they all come down, when one comes down, they all come down.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you go first and we'll all go next. But anyway, they saw the lynx and they actually chased him out of the property, clear off the property. The turkeys were chasing the lynx.
But they ganged up on
Yeah,
him.
they gang. Yeah.
So I thought turkeys would be afraid of him or whatever. But do you know turkeys can fly 55 miles an hour and they can run 35 miles an hour? That's amazing for a big bird. Huh?
Yeah.
It is amazing.
That's how they survive out there.
They're
I
called
guess.
Merriam turkeys.
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause everything wants to
Merriam
eat them,
turkey.
you know.
And I've had hunters
Oh,
here
let me
trying
get
to
a
kill
shot of
everything.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I think this might be the tall Paul here. Is that? It's got some front tines on there. Or did you say drop tines?
well, no, that's too small for tall Paul, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't see him. very
No,
well.
that's not tall Paul.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture of him somewhere. And I
That's
told
a
the
beautiful
FedEx guy, I
picture.
don't want them killing the deer here.
Oh no, of
He
course
says, I'll
not.
give you 10 grand. My friends from Texas will give you 10 grand. And I said, no, I don't own him. I can't sell him. God made him and that's
Right.
where he belongs, right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
He thought I was crazy.
I don't
I
know how long
bet.
deer live naturally, if they don't get run over or shot or something.
Well, they do get shot.
We had a doe here once. I don't know. Might be a couple pictures in there of her and her baby, but she had a deformed ear when she was born.
Yeah.
So and she didn't have any babies for the first 4 years, and then all of a sudden she had a baby. Then she had a baby every year after till she was 13. And then
Wow.
This is
she
what my
dis-
granddaughter
disappeared.
painted for me for
Oh.
So
Christmas.
she had 8
A
babies in a
picture
row.
of one of our pictures.
Beautiful.
Well, she was
Pretty.
4 before she had her first baby. I thought that's kind of old for a deer, but I don't know for
Yeah.
I
sure.
don't know, but maybe because she got a little
Maybe because of
a
that
slow start.
deformed ear, she couldn't get a date.
Right.
Oh, we're not going out with you. Look at that weird ear you got.
Sorry about that weird ear.
We had so many bear stories.
Oh, my
I won't
goodness.
take
We've had as many as, I'm guessing about 160 bears since we lived here.
Then
That's
one,
7 in about 3 months one time.
then one day, I'm doing the dishes,
Oh,
and the door was open, and I felt this nudge. I turned around. There's a doe in the kitchen.
it's in the kitchen.
And I said, oh no, go on, get out, get. And it went out, but one time I went under the house to turn the water on, and I didn't know there was a deer under there, and I shut the door.
Oh
I
dear.
came out in the morning and turned the water on. It came flying out, knocked me backwards, and jumped on my feet, but I had clogs on, heavy duty, so it didn't harm me, right on my back. And I said, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were under there.
Anyway, social services has been hassling us.
Oh.
They came out here with a SWAT team. There was 11 cops, 3 cop cars,
That's when I
planning
was gone.
department. This was before, after Mary, when Mary left.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
they wanted me to
after I
sign a paper, put me in an assisted living, because they saw the condition of the trailer. And actually, if we had to stay here, we'd have new linoleum put down and have this beams put
But we
across
can't.
and all fixed. But since we're getting a brand new house, there's no sense in spending any money on this. But they came out twice, and then Mary came back, and they came out about a week after she was back. And the first thing the lady said, how come you don't have your oxygen on? And Mary don't even know who these people are. And I guess they're from Child Protective Services,
Department of Human Services, and
Department
two
of Human
police,
Services,
and planning and zoning.
Social
Oh,
Services.
nice.
But Dominic, the VA guy, is trying to keep them off our back till we can get in the house. And they've been out here 3 times, so because of the condition of the trailer, and we have running water, but we have to haul it from town, and we've been doing that for 20 years, so that's nothing new.
When we,
We did
a lot of
without
people
water
have.
for all those years way back, and we have a hot water heater, and we can take a shower, but the floor fell apart.
Well, it rained when I was gone. It poured, and the ceiling, as you see, it's bowed, and it came all over the floor.
I've been up there 20 times in the last 40 years putting tar. You're patching the roof, and it's hitting this on the leak. The leak could be over here and running down, and you're putting the tar over here. So it's been a struggle keeping the roof from leaking. In the kitchen right now needs tar, but I don't know who would get up there and put it up there. I was going to go up there.
No, you're not going up on the roof.
Mary said no.
No, well, you can't even walk,
there, so.
and you'll fall off the roof, and then the
But I have a big step
corner will
ladder
come.
over here, and
not good.
every time it rained or snowed back, you know, the last 3 or 4 months, this brown waterfall came out of the kitchen ceiling and covered the counters and the stove.
And
And
everything.
there was 2 inches of brown water on the kitchen floor until it would, you know,
I'm not cleaning this
go
place
away.
up because it's going on
And-
bulldozed down.
And
Yeah.
I can't. It would take me.
It was like that when Mary came back.
It's horrible.
But I cleaned it after that happened. It took me 2 or 3 days to clean the kitchen and get it all up
With a broken back.
off the floor. And then it happened again.
Oh no.
And then I waited a little while and I cleaned it. And then it happened again. And then I said, I'm not cleaning it at all. So it sat there until Mary came back.
9 months later.
And well, it was about 4 months after the last time, but we cleaned it together, and so we got everything clean except the inside of the refrigerator is a mess. But social services wants to put us in a assisted living, and
That's
I
my
was
baby.
born in the woods, lived in the woods my whole life, and I'm not going into any assisted living. And then what would happen to our animals?
Yeah, exactly.
And they want to put me in one. I don't need
And
one.
Mary doesn't even need one. She's the one taking care of me because I fell down and broke my hip. Fell down 5 months ago and broke my back. Made 4 trips to Salida to the hospital. Never got anything done. Got discouraged and just walked out the last appointment I had. And then I had lip cancer surgery,
You
which
take his lip off.
was a little teeny bump. And so I went to a dermatologist in Canyon, and they said, well, come back in 3 weeks and we'll take it off. And 3 weeks later, they canceled my appointment and made me another appointment. Then they called back and canceled that appointment and made me another appointment. Then they called back and said the doctor died.
Yeah, the
Can you
dermatologist.
believe it? So what was supposed to be a 3-week thing turned into 4 months.
And it grew.
And the lump got really big. So I had to go to the hospital in the Springs and get overnight surgery and stay 2 days.
And they took his
So
lymph
my
nodes
lips
out.
all, they rearranged the whole thing, so I kind of talk a little weird, but.
We always talk to her. You're a hillbilly. From North Carolina, from the swamps. He is. I don't know, he's
We have 300
talking
acres.
about half the time.
We have 300 acres in the family farm, and it's right on the Cape Fear River, and it's still there. So my cousins still live there.
Wow. Look
So-
at her.
But he,
That's great.
All
When I-
my grandma and aunts and uncles.
when I went
all
down to
died
visit
pretty much.
his what is she to you? Francis.
Well, my grandma had 11 children,
Oh my God.
and so I had 28 first cousins. So that's a lot of
That's a
family.
big family. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
When I went down to visit, because I had a girlfriend that lived in Top Sail Island, but they call it Topsail. That's where Camp Lejeune is, but she had a beach house.
Oh,
And I went and stayed with her for a couple of weeks. And Cecil said, go visit my relatives in the swamps. So I did. The first day I got there, she looked at me, and I had my teeth in. I'm not in, they weren't done, just my real teeth. And Aunt Frances looked at me, she says, them's your real teeth?
Well,
And I thought, oh my God. Them's, there's no such word as thems. And then they're not called teeth. And then he said, and I said, well, I was joking with her. She didn't get it. I said, well, no, Aunt Frances, I found them next to the bed floating in a jar of water. Are they yours? She goes, "'Tain't mine, are they, David?" Her husband's David. They call him David, and they call me Mary. And like, man, I forgot my passport. I said, oh my Jesus God, no.
anyway, I feel blessed that I only fractured my hip.
Fractured, not
It
broken.
could be broken all the way in two,
Oh,
and I'd
goodness.
still be in the hospital getting pins and plates and
She broke her
screws
hip
and,
too.
screws and all of that.
She broke her hip. She knows.
Huh?
She broke her hip.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you?
So
Right.
how did it come about that Valor Development came out and
When they came here, they were first looking at our water tank because pack rats got in it. I cleaned them out. It was gross. And I didn't want to use it. And they were looking at it to see what they could do. And then they came in. And he left and he told Dominic, I can't let them live here. I just can't. And so he started a GoFundMe. I don't have a computer. I didn't know what a GoFundMe was. And they had the community all volunteering money out of their pocket to help. And Valor Construction started it. And then I don't know how the Amish got in on it, but God bless them. And the Mennonites and other volunteers. And
And the lumberyard across from Willie's, that lumberyard there,
they
I think they
volunteered the
donated the
lumber.
metal. I don't know. And
It escalated from there.
Cordova Construction came and did the framing, and I don't know. Westcliff Cement did the concrete work, and I don't know.
Who did the
There's
dirt
about
work?
8 companies involved. The whole story is on Facebook. Michael called the other day, my son, and he said it's from start to finish when they cut the trees down. First cut the trees down and did the driveway and all of that, but he said it's the story is kind of on Facebook from start to finish, but we don't have a computer, so
I see.
We didn't even know we had a Facebook.
I can't
Wow,
look that up.
Oh, neat.
And then when it's completed, they're going to have a grand opening, and the TV and the news people are going to be here.
No, it's not called a grand opening.
Well, what
It's
do you-
called a home dedication.
Home
Home
dedication.
dedication.
And all the people who volunteered, and it's really beautiful.
Now, do you have an idea when they'll be able to finish up?
No, Dominic's trying to
They
make
keep-
them rush so they don't take us in a nursing home.
Right, right.
I don't need a nursing home, and the reason I didn't have the oxygen on because it's not portable. I got the Inogen later, and so I said, she goes, "You don't have your oxygen on, first thing," and I said, "Well, I'm answering the door. I don't have an Inogen. I'm waiting to get one. There's a big tank there. I can't lift that in." And she said, "Well, you're jeopardizing your health for his." And I said, "Well, how can I was lying down having an oxygen until they knocked at the door." So I answered the door. "You must be Mary." I said, "Yes." "Why don't you have the oxygen?" And I explained it to her. "How am I going to pull the tank with me to answer the door? Because you're here." I was lying down with the oxygen, and I got up to answer the door. I told her. Just, I don't know. I don't need a nursing home.
Mary doesn't feel that she needs oxygen all the
I
time.
mean, I have leukemia. I've had it my whole life practically. It's autoimmune. Okay, they can't fix me. I'm tired of getting bone marrow. I can't afford a transplant. It costs millions of dollars. And then you have to have a donor. No. So when I get a cut or something, it gets infected easy. And I stay away from crowds, and I wear masks and wash my hands a lot. That's all I can do. It wasn't disabling because I've worked with it before I met Cecil. I worked for Boulder County, and I worked for community action programs. And I also worked with Safe House for abused women, and I ran the LEAP program. So I'm well experienced of what is available for poor people and women that have to go hide in shelters from men that we won't go into. Mean men. And so I know, and I've always worked. I worked at City Market when I met Cecil. I worked at the Hotel Boulderado. I was a single mom. I worked and I worked and I worked. And so.
And I had 3 children, and I got divorced when they were 5, 6, and 7. So,
All in a row.
yeah.
Pregnant. Oh, she's.
Found out what was causing it. Anyway, so got that fixed up. So anyway, my wife got custody of him, and I was paying payments on the house, and she didn't. I've given her the money to pay the payments on the house, and she didn't pay the payments.
And she collected welfare, and the welfare found out that he was.
So the house got
money.
repossessed,
She got in trouble.
and then she lived in an apartment building, and I came and got the kids on Saturday and Sunday. I lived in Santa Cruz, and they lived in San Jose. And then once I dropped them off on Sunday afternoon.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
The apartment's
And then
empty. She's gone.
The manager of the apartment called about 3 hours later, after I got home, and Barbara moved. I said, "I'm sorry," but she moved out, and just
Let's talk about it. It upsets me.
abandoned the kids. I had to go back from Santa Cruz, pick them up.
And he didn't even know where she was.
But
I
anyway,
don't know how long.
I was a single dad for 15 years after that. And if you think being a single dad is hard, I met Mary, and she had 2 teenagers, 12 and 13. And being a stepdad is twice as hard as being a single dad.
Because he said, "You're
You're
not
my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Anyway, we've been through the mill, but we're getting a new house, and praise the Lord, and I just really appreciate it.
Absolutely. What a magnificent blessing, and
No
you know,
kidding.
just shows you how decent people are. Like the
And they're
gentleman
donating
from
furniture, because this is all going in the dump.
right.
Well, I'm going to keep that desk over there. But
Well-
it needs to be painted. And I'd like to keep this little table, and it needs to be painted. But I don't know who's going to do that for
Well,
us.
someone just dropped off a dresser in the new house. They found it this morning, and a coffee table. And Dominic has a bed
That's what he was doing.
and a double recliner. You know, we both a double one.
Oh, fun.
And people have furniture. The Amish people said if we need anything, let them know. But I'm thinking that's beyond their duty. You know.
Oh,
But-
yeah. Well, you guys deserve it, and
Well, we don't
you
deserve it.
worked
But
hard. You've been good, you know, and I'm glad that couldn't happen to
Yes.
a nicer couple.
Sunset Feed even said free delivery to, I get hen scratching corn, and they'll bring it right here and bring it in the kitchen and put it in the cans.
I can't lift that. I can't lift it.
Oh my
But I
God.
can't
Big
get
bags
it
are
out.
heavy.
They're gonna take care of your chickens too. That's just fabulous.
Buy another vehicle though, because I think the transmission went out on the van. After I paid $1,000 for that van 26 years ago. That Mary did from a friend of hers, and it used to be our Sunday van. We just stay parked on Sunday. We just go to Poncha Springs or somewhere just for a ride and get an ice cream. But the transmission went out, so you can't really live out here without 2 vehicles, and you really need 3. You know.
Well, the roads
So-
tear up them.
Yeah.
So,
Motor mouths are off. Everything.
so we're gonna have to
everything's off.
try to buy another something or other. So
But fortunately, he can drive.
I can, I'm blessed. I can
get him in
drive.
the car.
I can get out from here to the car, but it takes a while. I can use that walker and go one step at half a step at a time. I'm not supposed to put over 25% of my weight on this foot here, or the
Right.
bone could still
Snap.
break. But it's been 2 weeks. I think it should be a little bit healed up by now.
6
It
weeks.
still hurts.
6 weeks, okay?
Yeah, at least 6 weeks. You wanna You really do want to follow those doctor's orders
Yep.
because
Yeah, I've been in bed
It'll-
most of the time. I sit here maybe an hour in the morning, an hour in
He
the
sit here
evening,
longer today because
eat
he
and
wanted to
whatnot.
meet you.
Well, I'm really pleased that you guys took the time to chat with us and tell us the whole story and tell us a little about your life, you
Mhm.
know, when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so touched by
The community,
the
helping.
community.
Even people I don't know, they all know us, and that's on Facebook already. And they go, oh, Mary and Cecil, they're icons. They've been here 45 years.
Well, it's how we should take care of people. And we really didn't need the social workers to show up.
I've been staying in bed about, I don't know, 22 hours a day, I guess. But I got the best bed in the world, room in the world. Got windows on this side, 2 windows on this side, one for me and one for Mary. And I made a frame so that the bed is level with the windows.
So you can
So you
see
can
the
just lay
wildlife.
there with your
Oh,
head hanging out the window if you want. You know?
Absolutely.
So, and there's a breeze. Makes a nice cross. You can go back and take a look.
No, didn't want to.
Mary doesn't want to show you. That's the best room in the house. It's still pretty clean, and the old veneer is still in good condition, as in here from the heater. See how black all that used to be? This was at the lake for sale, this trailer, about 50 years ago. And I came in it, and it has these windows, came all the way down to the floor. It had brand new carpet in the kitchen carpet, and brand new appliances, and a brand new couch, and windows that went all the way down to the floor on both sides. I said, cool, this will be all right temporarily at least. You know, so I bought it at the lake, and I had a flatbed truck, and I just hooked it up and brought it over here. And about 2 weeks later, Hugh from zoning came out and said, what is that? I said, it's a mobile home. What does it look like? He says, you can't have that here. I go, what do you mean? He says, you have to have a $750 permit. You have to have a truck with the flaggers and, you know, all of that. And I says, well, I don't know. Hugh, I got a flatbed truck, and I bought it at the lake, and I just hooked it up and pulled it over here. And so, as an afterthought, they made us go get a $75 permit.
oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah.
just to be legal with the county.
Right.
So,
Do you want to show us your artwork, Mary?
Yeah, we'll go in my little trailer and we'll go look at the house.
Well,
Yeah,
and
we got-
Cecil, I was gonna say, my mom and I love to refinish old furniture. So if you have some pieces you want to keep these things, we'll get those repainted for you.
yeah, we want to keep those and I want to paint them and put
Yeah.
them in the new house.
Yeah.
And
that's
this
a
board
beautiful
up here,
old desk
I want to
and-
keep it, but it probably needs sanding because it's so old and dirty and been sitting there for forever.
They
But-
don't mill these anymore.
But it's about
yeah.
140 years old,
Wow.
just that piece of wood, so.
Wow.
we'll
Yeah,
keep-
that's a nice piece
Yeah.
of wood.
We'll keep the heater, they're gonna put the heater in the house.
Be careful when you walk off the deck to the left because it's they're digging a trench.
Oh, I see.
And Molly almost fell in it. If she falls in it, I can't get her
Oh
out.
my gosh.
I keep telling her, no, don't go there.
Don't go close, Molly.
I can't get her out. I have to call 911 to get the dog out.
Cat food.
Yeah.
Well, it was really fun meeting you, Cecil. I'm sure we'll see you again. And like
Nice
Kim
seeing
said,
you.
we'll
Thank you so much for getting married. That was
The only
great.
ad you ever had, and you got
I
me.
know.
And it's
So
ironic
nice
that you're
meeting
from
Nice
Montana.
meeting you.
I know.
Mary, and I hope your head feels
And
better.
I-
Stop
I
that by
got the
when the
phone
house
call
was
and I'm
done.
like, wait, this is
Or anytime
awesome.
actually here in the
I
neighborhood.
know.
Just stop by by.
That's what I said. Yeah, I thought he was giving me Michelle's number. I said, no, she couldn't be. That's 406 is Montana. He goes, that's what Rena left me. And I said, cool. So I called you.
Yeah, I just gotten off the boat.
How was it when you went back? What did you go back for?
Well, I have a 91-year-old mother there,
Oh, Lord.
and so I went back and spent some time with her and
How
my,
is she
my
doing?
grandkids. She's hale and hearty. She gets around, and
Good. 91?
yeah, she runs the little market in her
Oh, my Lord.
in her little elder hostel where they live. They also have a little market there, and she runs that, takes the inventory and hires the
Nice.
hill.
Does she have a husband?
No.
She's just by herself.
Yep, she's a widow.
Wow, you might live a long time like her. It's
I
genetics.
Yeah, my grandmother and my great-grandmother both lived into their 90s.
Wow.
But then on the other side, my dad's mom just fell over dead at 70. So who knows which way I'll go.
What did she pass away with?
She died of a stroke. And she had 6 sisters. All 7 of those girls died of a stroke.
It's hereditary.
Yeah, it is.
I have a friend that just died recently down the road,
Yeah.
almost to the Fremont County line.
Uh-huh.
I used to work with her at the high school in Netherland. She just had a stroke, and they put her on a feeding tube, and hospice came, and she passed away.
Oh, bless
And
her.
she was like 10 years younger than me.
I know.
It's hereditary. My dad died of heart disease, so
Right.
yeah, I
You
might
never
do that.
know whether you got that lottery or not.
I know.
But she's a runaway. She's run away 9 times already.
Hi, Molly.
And here comes Molly, Mary.
I know, I don't want
We're
her
gonna go
outside,
out,
so-
Mary.
You
She's
probably
gonna
need
fall
to
in
take
the
her
ditch.
out, Mary.
Huh?
You probably need to take her
No,
out.
I just took her out before Rena came
I
out.
took her out this morning, anyway.
Well, Cecil, it
Anyway,
was
we got her
really,
back every time.
it
She
was,
ran away 9 times. We got her back every time. Audrey and they used to own the country store. Picked her up in Dead Mule Gulch, 2.5 miles down the road.
oh no.
I know. She's been in the neighbors up here, half a mile. She's been in the neighbors over here. The neighbors over
She's a good dog. She travels
here,
well.
the Andersons
I know,
across
she
the road
was
down
just the
there.
best dog.
And she's been picked up
Sweet.
twice on the road by people
Michelle
just passing by.
She works at the vet and
So
Lolo.
one way or another,
Animal
we got her back, but
And
she's used up her 9
she's
lives.
Medical dog, yeah,
Right?
gotta keep her in
She
here.
used up her 9
She's very
lives.
biting and
Oh,
nasty.
goodness.
And so I went to a flea market
Well,
and I
they're
got
sweet
this
as can be, and
donated to the
Okay,
trailer.
Yeah.
nice,
it was
so
so
nice
nice
meeting
talking
you.
to you.
That's in
Yeah.
my trailer. I'll show it to you. It
Sure.
says, calm down and hug a chihuahua. And I showed it to Michelle. She goes, yeah, they'll rip your face off. Be careful. Don't fall in the stick on the way out.
Okay.
I've been in the house, so you guys are gonna see more than I have.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Cecil's never been.
This is where it's tricky. Oh, I can smell that smoke.
I know, isn't that something?
It's horrible. See, Cecil's older than me.
Ah,
5 years older than I am.
Oh, okay.
So I hope I'm here still when I'm his age. Here it is. Oh, it's nice and cool in here.
oh my goodness, it's gonna be beautiful.
They just delivered this and this.
Nice.
It is nice.
Yeah.
We haven't put the bathroom sink in yet. They're not putting carpet, I told them no, because walkers don't work well with carpet, and animals don't work well with carpet.
Sure.
If they pee, you have to get a shampooer, so I'm just leaving it because it's easy to clean.
Absolutely.
Easy to get across.
And the windows are beautiful.
Aren't they gorgeous?
I'm gonna have to find someone to help me wash them when the time comes, because I can't get on a ladder. I might could, but I might fall. And this goes, I guess, in the bathroom, and this goes here. I don't know exactly. And they had a toilet delivered, but it was broken.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So they got a
shucks.
new one.
Oh,
And Nicholas he's volunteering, the plumber. He's a guy that Cecil met through this. And he paid for the hot water heater, he said, out of his pocket.
oh my
And he got a
goodness.
discount because he's a plumber. And it was $800.
Oh, bless his heart.
And he doesn't even know us.
Oh,
And this is the bedroom.
nice back door.
And the bathroom's gonna be, is in here. That's all that's in here right now is a new toilet. But it's gonna have a shower instead of a bathtub, which is good.
Nice. Yes.
Because Cecil can't get in and out of the bathtub.
Yeah.
But I like it, don't you? There's
Oh,
a
it's
closet.
just gonna be gorgeous. The wood is amazing.
I know,
It
isn't it?
does.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah. The doors.
So this will be our bedroom. There's overhead lighting they haven't put in yet. I guess that's what those circles are, I'm assuming.
I think so.
Wow.
It's really pretty.
Whoops. That was my glasses.
It echoes because it's empty.
Right.
Just gonna put a washer and dryer in, stackable in there,
Oh, nice.
which is nice.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they're gonna do with all that wood, but I told them no on the carpet, so they're gonna take it back. 'Cause I don't wanna, I just wanna wash it.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to be able to sweep and mop.
But this is a nice coffee table,
Yeah, it sure
and then
is.
there's a closet there.
Oh my gosh, this is just
And it's
gonna be
barefoot.
fabulous. So comfortable
Yes.
in here. So comfortable. I mean,
Isn't it beautiful?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't,
Good job.
I like it that it's bear proof.
Right.
Because they open my window and grab the chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely should
I don't want
be
any bears.
fewer bears in here.
I've already hit them with 2x4s and pots and pans, and I shoot them off the dumpster. The dumpster people crack up. They go, "You're the old lady, huh?" Attacks them with pots and pans and 2x4s.
You have to go after them with your cane here now.
Even though it's a bear rod in it, they still try to get in.
Jeez.
And I'm thinking they might put something here. They had it so it would dry, you know,
Sure.
like the frame. They took it off, but I don't know if they put a ramp in here if he has a wheelchair, but maybe I could call Unicog and they'll build us a ramp
Yeah.
with some
Rails.
rails.
Yeah.
And this is my little chair. It's an antique, so
It's adorable.
it's made in the 60s. It's a collector's item.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really cute.
I get a lot of exercise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
kind of
bet.
great, really.
That's good.
Good. You've got a little she shack, a little Mary spot up
Yep,
here.
I get away from all the stress and I come up here and I do the artwork. She can come in. It's clean.
Oh, wow. It is adorable.
I love
Oh
it.
my word.
Oh.
Look at
See,
this.
Keep calm and hug a chihuahua.
That looks like Molly, except she's brown and Molly's white.
That's the antler shelf we made.
Oh, it's
Cool.
beautiful.
Those go on the bottom and that's the top. That was, we used to make outdoor furniture for a living.
Beautiful.
And there's a piece of art I'm working on right there. The mama crow and the baby.
Oh my
I haven't
goodness.
finished it yet.
That's beautiful.
So, is this oil paint?
No, it's collage paint combo. And that's one I did.
Oh my gosh, I love the Oreos.
Oh, and I was sure this painting up here, here's what I do with it.
Oh,
I
Wow,
put the
that's
light on
really
it.
unique with that. Yeah.
the light coming through.
Oh, it's
Put
gorgeous.
yellow.
Yeah, you could put that in a window.
That's my seascape.
That's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
what a
here's one I
unique
just
color.
finished last week. This one.
You love yellow and I love yellow.
I do. I like yellow and turquoise.
That's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's busy. Very busy.
Well, there's a lot of work
like it.
gone into that.
I left 12 paintings in
A lot of
Montana because I
colors
couldn't
and-
fly with them, but I left them for my daughter.
Oh,
And I gave one,
That's neat.
a really big one of a seascape. It was kind of nice. And I gave it to my friend Dennis, who was a neighbor, him and his wife. And he would take me to church every Tuesday for the senior luncheon. And I met a lot of nice people there.
awesome.
And I miss them. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's Montana.
yeah, they were nice people.
That's
Um,
great.
Well, you're very talented, Mary.
Yeah, you
Look
are.
at this other bird
Yeah, I
one.
love this sky and yeah, that one too.
Right
It's
in
gold in
here.
the sun. It shines.
That is amazing.
A friend of mine looked at it and she said, I don't like it because those birds don't go to the ocean. And I said, mine do.
Right?
They wanted to see the ocean.
That's right.
Beautiful work. Goodness, you love the birds.
It's really beautiful.
I love birds and flowers and fish. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, me too.
You
That
can
is
change the
magnificent.
colors. Like I could put it red. Let's see. I'll do it this way. It goes every color then.
Wow.
That one kind of features that beautiful sea tortoise.
And I got that vase
Really pretty.
at a
Yeah.
thrift store recently. Oh, and this is the story of it.
Oh my goodness.
Before they started the GoFundMe, the Colorado Sun newspaper was doing an article on seniors because Custer County has the most seniors of any county in Colorado. And they wrote all this up and they took pictures. I didn't even know they were coming. They knocked on the door. Cheryl, who runs the American Legion, told them about us. Well, you should go interview Mary and Cecil because they're seniors and they've been here over 40 years. And they wrote this whole thing. They took pictures. And it goes on and on and on. It explains it all about the seniors and the help they're getting and volunteers that I know who deliver Meals on Wheels. And these are seniors who live in town. And I don't want to show you mine or Cecil's,
Oh,
but
that's a good picture.
if you want to, I don't have a copy machine, but
Well, I think I may be able to find that online. in
yeah,
the Colorado
it's under.
Sun.
What does it say? And they asked me, well, what do you do? I said, well, we just sit on the deck in God's waiting place. That's what they use in the title.
That is beautiful.
God's waiting place, but funding.
And they like that. I don't know. I watch the wildlife in God's waiting place and I just wait.
Wow.
So that's the story of it.
Well, I will get in touch with the folks at Valor are the ones that kind of spearhead the folks at Valor Construction. Are they kind of
They're the head.
the spearheaders?
Mm-hmm.
I'll call them and see, when they're gonna.
Ask for Warren.
Warren, okay,
He owns Valor Construction.
okay.
But the other people are like the Mennonites, the Amish, even the women, and Nicholas. I don't know their numbers, but Nicholas is not. He's kind of volunteering for Valor. He lives over in Boneyard somewhere. He's a young guy, and he came here from South Chicago. I said, that's a rough area.
Yeah, you should be tough enough to handle it.
Meaner than a junkyard dog. And I said, well, I'm from South Boston, and it's rough too,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm just blessed. I am.
So blessed, and what a beautiful place to be and to hold on to, and
And a beautiful place in God's waiting place.